All right, let's see. Andrew Laurel. Messages from the universe, please, for Andrew. Thank you. I'll try to come out too. Alright. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You got 3 of Cups and Strength card. Alright, so possibly people that surround you are making your life a little difficult right now. Let's see. You've got Magician, 3 of Swords, Temperance, 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Alright, so you're trying to manifest, but it feels like other people's emotions or issues might be getting in the way. What it feels like is people come to you. You're trying to do your own thing. And people know this. And they're still coming to you. I've got an issue with this. I need help with that. What about me? And knowing who you are, I can fix it. I can do it. And then if you can't, they get all disappointed and pissy and start throwing shit up in your face. And then it leaves you in like a state of confusion. Like, well, I don't even know what the fuck to do right now. Okay. So now we're tapped in. Let's go for the most important thing. The most important thing that Andrew needs to know right now. So I'm not even asking, but I'm hearing that you need to get more sleep. You need to focus on yourself. You need to stop stretching yourself. Most important thing you need to know, you got Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck and the 7 of Swords come out. So let me... 8 of Swords, Justice, 5 of Swords, Strength card, King of Cups, 10 of Wands. Alright, so in regards of change in your life, whether people are telling you that they're going to be a part of your change or that they need to change or it's just you and change. If you're stuck in your head in regards of what's true, what's not true, what's fair, what's not fair, if someone's being shady around you, especially if you have seen or caught somebody, even if it wasn't like something big, like a little red flag, like it in your head, all right, I got to pay attention to this. Okay, if this is someone that you're questioning if they're being honest with you or not, they are not being honest with you. Okay, so, and I'm keeping this general. Most important thing you need to know, if you had any kind of hunches that someone's not being honest with you, or if you're questioning if something is the truth or not, it's not. The only card that came out was the 7 of Swords, which is, I'll tell you all the meanings. Lying, cheating, stealing. And if it's not that, it's being strategic in how you get things done. The traditional 7 of Swords is a man who sneaks off in the middle of the night. He's in the middle of a war. He's on a battleground. He sneaks off when everybody's sleeping to the other team's camp, and he steals a bunch of swords. Those swords would be used against him the next day. Those swords ultimately could have killed him the next day. But he was very strategic. I mean, that's one way to win the war, right? But the energies, so that's the strategy part. But the energy that comes with it is lying, cheating, stealing. That's where all the, most readers are like, oh, they're cheating on you. And it's like they don't really know the whole story of the fucking card. So basically, I look at the 7 of Swords of by any means necessary to make sure that you're coming out on top. That is the most important thing that you need to know for you, okay? Especially if you're in regards of you taking a leap of faith, adventuring into something that you want to create, turning over a new leaf, all right? Like, if there's something, if this is about your business, you have to be very strategic, okay? If this is about other people and you're questioning if you can trust them, no, you cannot trust them. Now, I want to clarify the 7 of Swords. That's going to give me more information. Like, how do we get to the 7 of Swords? 7 of Swords, please. Thank you. Card's fucking shooting out. So, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Cups tried to come out. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so this is something that you walked away from. Okay? So, maybe it's your baby mama. I don't know if you've got, like, antennas up. Like, if she's not being honest about something. If it's just done, then it's not her. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is something that you love. I'm going to give you examples of 10 of Cups, okay? Amazing sex. Good food. When that girl texts you and you see it's her and you're like, oh, that feeling, that's the Ten of Cups. So whatever would make you feel so grand and so lovely pertaining to that, it's something that either walked away from you or you walked away from. Because there was a change that was supposed to happen, whether you want to see change in your life and it wasn't happening, so you had to disconnect and walk away from something, or someone, okay? Like, whatever the case is for you. But it does, there's the Six of Cups. So this very well could be someone from your past. That's what Six of Cups is. It's also a cycle that needs to be broken. So
you said I need to break that cycle?
Either you did, or it needs to happen. So let's talk about baby mama for a second, because I want to figure out the Seven of Swords. When you say done, like just done, like, are you still co-parenting or just okay?
Yeah, we still co-parent. I mean, we go, because she's moved on. She got a boyfriend and stuff. So, you know, we go through that little tit for tat shit sometimes. But that shit is like, there's no sex, there's no, not, it's
right.
Not, I can't say that I'm detached. It's like, you know what I mean?
I got you.
I do have my feelings at times, but that shit is like, so.
Okay.
You know, as far as the girl in jail, she's probably like the only person I can say that I'm like in my feelings about on some love shit. And as far as the past, like I shopped with my old guy again, like the guy that I was supposed to get away from.
Mm-hmm.
All that, like I really didn't have a choice, so I had to go shop with him. He's trying to like get me back on the team and shit. So that might be what that is.
What's his first name?
Huh?
What's his first name?
Prince.
Thank you. So I asked what his intentions are towards you. His intentions are good. Queen of Swords, so it's not him, okay? So just count him out. His intentions towards you, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, all business. Taking action to, Seven of Cups is opening up more doors, more outlets. So that's expansion, that's growth, giving you opportunity. So he's harmless here. Seven of Swords is not him. Okay, so.
What about my other guy? Because I'm kind of like in a dilemma with him right now.
Is he black?
Yeah.
Skinny? Or smaller than you? Like slender? Okay.
I mean, no, not. He's probably about, I don't know. I'd say he's probably a little bit smaller than me.
He looks skinnier than you in my head. Anyway, I saw him.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Ricky.
Okay. Does this guy, like, he'll use anything for a bag? I don't know how to explain that. Like he'll, like, take a cigarette, like, plastic, like, pull it out of the box and, like, put stuff in there and, like, give it to someone, like.
Oh, I couldn't even say.
No? Okay.
I mean, if you're talking about, like, a literal duffel bag and shit, yeah.
Like, I saw, like, wrappers, like, empty wrappers when I'm, like, thinking of him. Like, I'm still seeing it. It's red. Like, all right, so, like, if you had a Gatorade bottle and it's got the plastic, like, over the top of it, and, like, you know how, like, it's, like, crunchy plastic, like, as you're unraveling it? Like, I kept seeing that. I'm not really, I always say what I see. It might not be for now. You might see it in the future, and it might be clicking then. His intentions are good towards you, too. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles come out. So Ace of Swords is being victorious. It's taking action. Three of Pentacles is working together, collaboration, building, solid foundation. So his intentions are good towards you, okay? So he's not the issue. So what is the woman's first name that's in jail?
Jessica.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so if her intentions towards you, she has anxiety and fear due to the waiting game, okay? The Star is in reverse, and the King of Wands is upright. Hold on, let me look at this more. I need to clarify the star in reverse real quick. Because upright, I mean, it's anxiety and it's fear and she wants you, but then the star's in reverse. Why is the star in reverse? Thank you. Okay, so basically what this looks like to me is if she is, like, on the phone with you or whatever and, oh, I want to be with you and, you know, blowing smoke up your ass, like, what it really feels like is something that you would say because you're stuck in jail and there's nothing else you can really fucking say or entertain. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just going to give you an example. I love you so much, I can't wait to get out because when I get out, I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and ooh la la. And then in reality, in her head, she's like, no one else is calling me in fucking jail or no one else is picking up the phone when I call. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like she entertains you because you're the one who answers. Like, there's not really anyone else there, but it's not really something that she wants. The star in reverse is, when the star is upright, it's my wish fulfillment. It's what I want. It's what I desire. When it's in reverse, it's the complete opposite of that. So, and these are intentions towards you. It feels like she doesn't really want you, but she's also afraid that, like, you'll let go, which might be just because she's stuck.
She's afraid she's gonna lose me.
Right. But at the same time, like, not using the cards, what it really feels like is I'm so alone and I'm stuck in jail or prison or whatever. So this is my life right now and this is what I'm doing. So I don't really see any, I mean, she would be out of the three of them. If there was one not to trust, it would be her. Okay. But I'm going to go back to if you're wanting changes to be made, you need to put yourself first. Like how I told you a story about the Seven of Swords. He goes in and steals the swords that would be used against him. That's brilliant. That's fucking smart. That's working differently. Because who the fuck would do that? Okay, so the universe is asking you to try to do things, you know, differently. Like, just the example that I gave you. However you can apply that to your personal life to make sure that you come out on top. If you find yourself slipping or getting too comfortable with something, it's time to freshen that back up. Okay, that's just like a friendly reminder to make sure that you're being strategic. Let's go for your final tip. Thank you. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so in regards of you manifesting and being in control, your final tip is making sure that you're doing things differently. I mean, Two of Pentacles is about a change. It's a change in the 3D. It's making sure that you're so balanced that you don't drop the ball, that you're able to handle everything that you take on, and making sure that you're getting the things that you need personally, like health-wise, okay? Let's see if there's anything else. Also getting that you need to rest. You need to take more time for yourself. That's going to make you happier. Because now we're going to do the conversation that we do every 3 months where, and it's okay, I tell you that you need to be mindful of your thoughts. You need to be mindful of your energy. Whatever it is, the frequency that you're vibrating at is what you're telling the universe, hey, this is what I am and this is what I'm getting.
I feel like I'm underwater. Like as far as like mentally, because about 3 months ago, that last time we talked, I was doing pretty bad. Like I was in the girl's car, you know, my mom put me out. I didn't have no place to go, you know. But now I have my own crib, I have my own car. I got a store now. I don't know if I told you that.
No, congratulations.
Yeah, I got a store now. That's, you know, got the little. It's like a little gaming room. So I get, you know. But it's like I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul in the streets right now, you know, and then I take care of so many people, and you know, I feel like it's starting to just catch up to me. And like I don't want to ruin no good business relationships.
Well, that's the other thing. Final tip: Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is having a conversation. That's the Page of Pentacles too. Page of Pentacles is the conversation. Ace of Swords is seeing the truth and being direct. And the Two of Pentacles is a change. So, like, Two of Pentacles, like, literally is balancing. Like if you're standing on like a beam, like a balance pole, and it's like to literally keep everything in balance. Like that's, so your final tip is, if you could still keep these connections, you could still keep that good energy between you and these other people. If you practice direct conversation, you don't have to be the man behind the curtain spinning plates. You can come right out and tell them, I enjoy taking care of you. I enjoy doing what I do for you. In order for me to keep doing this, I have to pull back a little, or I have to do A, B, C, D, F, G. I can't stretch myself so much. And now this is the best part. If they are your people, if they are worthy of being in your energy, having access to you, they're gonna understand. They're gonna support your conversation. If they have any issues or if they fall away, that's a blessing, because you don't want those people in your circle. And energy is always moving. It gets angry when it can't move. Think about a 3-lane highway. If you're in the fast lane, there's a car in front of you, and they put on their blinker and they get in the middle lane, naturally, you're going to move up. That's how energy works. So if you practice direct conversation and you share what I just told you with these people, and they decide to fall away, there's going to be another person coming in for you of a better energy. So they can go, and something new is going to replace it, an upgrade, if you will. Because you're setting the pace, you're setting the tone, and the universe sees everything. You're setting the pace of, I put myself first, while still honoring connections that I have. And I only honor good connections, because they honor me. So the universe is going to see that you shifted gears and you shifted energy there, and it's going to start bringing you better things.
Because I feel like now I feel like I have like a sneaky kind of, not that I'm being sneaky or I'm not hiding or, you know what I mean, but it's just the way I feel is just like I'm taking from him and taking from, you know what I mean? It's just not a good, I'd rather have my own, like beforehand, like last year when I was dealing with dude, like I was doing great, like super great. I'm complete opposite now. I'm like below, I'm in the negative. Then I was big pluses, big positives, but I don't know. I really just want to, a lot of things, I still don't feel, what I do, like, look what I do, but I still don't be feeling safe at times.
Well, I do protection on you every month. I promise you that. So, and I've known you a couple of years now. Nothing has happened to you since I've been doing my thing for you. So, I've got that standing for me. You're good.
Like, no. I feel so much bigger things coming, but it's just like so much in the way, and I feel like I'm never gonna catch up.
What's in the way?
Huh?
What's in the way?
Money. Like, just I'm behind so much. I owe so much, like down to everything little.
What started that debt? Was it leaving your mom's house?
I really can't even say. I would say that, yeah. And then I would say leaving my mom's house, but also like getting myself into position. Like wasted, like I tried to do my merch and my bags, and just trying to start that new venture, and I dumped so much money into it, and that was a kind of like it was good for like a status, like to put yourself out there. It got me in the door that I needed. I got a shop now. That was the whole point.
I was gonna say.
I wanted that shit. So I wanted this shop to put the stuff in there. It didn't work out, so I put something else in there that makes some good money.
So it's games, like arcade games? Is that what you're?
Not arcade games, but it's like gambling games.
Oh, okay.
It's tap on like fish tables.
Okay.
Like it's like the stand-up machine, the queen machines, like you see in the store. You see people put their money in and just shit like that.
Do you need a license for that?
I mean, the people I'm around, they got the license. But
okay.
I don't got one.
I'm just covering the making sure that you're legal, like say,
My
like.
My name isn't attached to anything though.
Okay, I just say, like, I don't want anyone to rip the rug out from underneath you. That's all. So, let's ask about your store. What's the most important thing Andrew needs to know about his store? Thank you. Why the fuck does the Seven of Swords keep showing? Alright, so you're being called to be very strategic at this time, at this point in your life, okay? So, again, I'm going to tell you, make sure that you are watching your steps. Whatever it is that you're doing, just be extra careful, okay? Like, if, no, there's no dropping the ball, okay? Just, for how long? For the next 4 months, be in the energy of just, like, you can't get comfortable, okay? Like, I'm not saying look over your fucking shoulder. I'm just saying, you're a professional at what you fucking do.
Don't get comfortable. I get it.
You see, okay. So, just don't be doing shit you wouldn't do. Don't get lazy. I have to say that, because the Seven of Swords is showing way too fucking much. But I asked what you need to know about your store. It's successful. I mean, only one card came out, and that's the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is literally success. Like, it's he rides in on his high horse coming back from war. He won the war. It's fame and fortune and success. But the Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, so that lets me know, like, just be strategic. So if you, I mean, I don't know, like, if you want to, like, try to get, like, more business, like, into the store, or, like, if they're, so, like, when I see the Seven of Swords and we're talking about your business and, like, their success that come out there, pay attention each day. Like, say that you count the money every day. This is an example. And you notice that on this day, that day, and that day, it's, like, the best days, okay? Like, the busiest days. So, maybe on...
Stay away.
Huh?
You said stay away?
No. All right, so let's say that, like, you count the money every day that you make. And you notice that on Wednesdays and Fridays, those are the busiest days out of all of them. So I'm just giving you an example of, like, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Six of Wands coming out. So an example of that would be, all right, you notice that Wednesday and Friday are the busiest days. So if you wanted to do a promotion to run on a Wednesday and a Friday, being that those are already your busiest days, to try to get even more people in. Because if you've got people already coming in on those busy days, and then you offer a special, they might bring a friend, because they're already planning on coming to see you, you know? So it's like, oh, this will be good, this will be fun. Whatever it is that you want to do. I don't know. I'm just going to give you an example. Pizza. Just to give something to somebody. Oh, come out, we're going to have a party on this day, or whatever. Like, but it starts by paying attention to how your business is doing, like, on each day, or, like, just look for cycles in your business, okay? Like, just patterns is what I'm trying to say. Pay attention to the patterns in your business, and then run off of that. Because just because something has grown, is surviving, could be thriving, it's established and it's working. So now it's time to fortify that. So you can sit down, you can brainstorm, and, you know, after you're paying attention to the patterns of how the week goes, and then you can go from there by whatever it is that you want to do to bring more people in. That's just an example. But I asked what was
kind of like a pop-up.
Yeah, something like that. Like a special, a reason to get people in the door. Like, when I used to serve, Tuesday was the slowest day of the week, so they would do all-you-can-eat wings on a Tuesday to try to bring more people in. So your situation is different, though. I mean, because people will always go out to eat, but they just, when it comes to, like, gambling, that's not a necessity. You need food. You don't need to gamble.
I got a whole nother... The thing is, like, in my store, I have a whole nother room in my store that I'm supposed to be doing shit with and don't. So it's like, I'm still trying to... I was supposed to be doing my machine and my bags and all that.
You can even promote custom T-shirts and shit.
Yeah, but dude, he didn't come through with the machine. All that's pretty much...
Oh, okay, so it's not a go. Okay, well, you've got another room, so that's, you can brainstorm of, like, what you'll put in there. I mean, you can even rent the room out to people.
That's what I'm thinking about.
You know? Down here in Florida, they do that. They have, like, there's this place that, like, they rent the room by the hour, and it's got, like, this comfy couch, and it's got a coffee table and a hookah sitting on it. It's, like, a chill thing. It's got a TV, and so, like, people like to do the hookah shit. Like, I'm just giving you an example. So, like, you could, like, make a chill spot or something like that.
That makes sense.
Especially if people are gambling in the front, you get some people that will go in the back and maybe like you can rent the room out for them to gamble. Like they like play dice or cards, like put a card table in there.
That's crazy because that's actually the plan. Yeah.
Okay, well, because think about it, they want to have a party, but they can't go back to their. What? You froze. You froze. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, what I was saying was like a lot of times people don't have a place to chill. So, and they want to get together, like a bunch of guys. They don't want to be around their baby mama or a bunch of kids or whatever. Like you could rent the room out.
Yeah, definitely.
Do an hourly rate. But that would be make sure that everything is legal there, but that would definitely help you. Are there any questions that you want to ask the cards?
Man, I think that's when I'm on the spot is when my brain goes blank. Man, like I hate how weak-hearted I am. If that makes sense, I hate how I'm too forgiving. I love too hard.
That's human design.
If anything, just is this shit gonna start paying off? So like I feel it in my heart, I believe it. But right now, like I feel so far behind. It's like I'm never gonna catch up. It's like I need that big break and I just can't catch it. But I'm grateful, like for what I have. I'm grateful for the motion, but I want to be able to be comfortable enough to take some time out for my kids and spend time with them, not have to rip and run the streets. I want to be able to just, you know what I'm saying? Like.
No, I understand. All right, so you need to be patient. I asked if you're gonna catch up. You will catch up, but you need to be patient. You just made this change, okay? I know you're an adult, but again, this goes back to having a positive attitude. You have to be very mindful of your thoughts and your energy. Because whatever you're thinking, whatever energy you're in is what you're going to manifest.
I have horrible thoughts. Like my thoughts are just the absolute, my feelings. And then like I got some shit wrong with me mentally. You know what I mean? From just some past trauma in jail. So me trying to balance all this out, like you said, not eating, not getting no rest. All I do is trap all day, get money, and don't do shit with it, but give it to the next man, and give it to my kids, and give it to bills. Like I'm not doing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I definitely need a change though.
Well, you're talking about something's wrong with you and everything that you've been through, trauma and all that. There's nothing wrong with you. People get hurt. Let me start over. Human beings are designed to want love, to give love. That is the epitome of humans. Then we get traumatized. People fuck us over. We get hurt. We get guarded. We get angry and poisoned. Deep down inside, we still want fucking love. But now we don't know what to do with ourselves because we can't fucking trust people.
Hell no.
So that's a paradigm that we're stuck in. And, you think something's wrong with you, but nothing's really wrong with you because it's natural for a human being to want love. But now you're in a fucked up situation where it's like, well, I'm denying myself of love because I've been traumatized.
Hell yeah.
So it's being able to release the situation. And when I say release, it's you don't get, when you get to the point of where you're not angry about being hurt anymore, and it's, you have to forgive the person. You don't walk up to them and be like, I forgive you. No, it's like, all right, you know what? I have no control.
Inside, you gotta let go.
Yeah, and what it comes down to is a realization of that you don't have control over the other person. You cannot control their actions. You can't control their emotions. You can't control how they treat you, or how they think you're worthy or you're not worthy. So that when we break it down, that's what it comes down to is releasing control. Because we can walk on eggshells, we can walk on tiptoes, we can be guarded as fuck. You know, we can tap into someone's phone, check on them, but that's not going to stop them. If there's a will, there's a way. If it's in them to be how they're going to be, that's it. So accepting that they're a bag of fucking shit and that you can't control their actions, that's the first step to forgiveness. And I used to hate it. People were like, oh, you just need to forgive. Bitch, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? Like, nobody breaks it down further than that. But, like, when I sit down and I really think deeply, like, these are my own personal deep thoughts. Like, what it goes back to is we are kicking and crying and screaming inside because of someone's actions that we had no control over. And then on the flip side, think about how many times we hurt people because of our actions. Because nobody can control us. We're going to do what we're going to do because we have the freedom to. We have needs and wants as human beings. Sometimes we are honest about them and sometimes we're not. But regardless if you're honest about them or if you're not, that's, you know, sometimes people get hurt. And that's another hard pill to swallow. It's, you know, going back to the whole love thing. We have all these different needs and we expect one person to fulfill all of them. And people look at you that way too, past lovers. They looked at you, you know, you're supposed to be the boyfriend and you're supposed to be the provider and you're supposed to be the protector and you're supposed to be the lover and you're supposed to be the best friend and that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not saying people aren't capable of doing it, but that's a lot of expectation to put on one person. And then when that person can't show up, then feelings start getting hurt. So just to talk about it and like have you see the realization, it all just goes back to control and not having control and only being in control of yourself. But you are going to catch up. You have to be patient and you have to take care of yourself. Everything that you do and think, the universe sees. And the universe is just a mirror. So you're the artist and you're painting the picture. You know, and the universe is going to deliver that picture right to you.
It's like, how do you, I feel it, but it's like, I think it's so hard to keep yourself uplifted. It's so hard for me to just stay happy and it's always someone ruining this shit. Or, you know, money. Money is like my biggest stress. I'm tired of just, you know what, I'm tired.
So the
I'm
next...
tired of money. And then people say, you put too much value on money. Like, money is up there with fucking oxygen. Literally, I can't do nothing without a dollar. I can't, nothing. You can't wipe your ass without no money. You can't eat without no money. You can't send your kids to school without no money. You can't
do nothing
without no money. So it's just like, and the thing is, I'm blessed. I'm gonna say I'm blessed because I have a skill to where, and I've built myself up enough to where, you know, I can make $1,000 a day. But what does it mean if I'm not able to spend this shit, or I'm not able to do so? What's up, bro? I got you. You know which one you want? Get some food? Get some food? You know which one you want? Sorry, hold on 1 second.
You're good.
There you go, bro. Which one you want? What do you need last time? Who? I'm more busy. Yeah, you got that one. You like it? We get it last time. He sing like right on. I'm sorry, I did, sir. Last time. Oh, you can change from Woody real fast? Yeah. All right, then. Sorry. I'm in front of my store. Somebody just. Can you hear me?
Get a water. Okay, so the first thing I talked about was human beings needing love. Now, the next thing I'm talking about in regards of money, it comes down to your worth. Your worth, okay? You need to see your worth, okay? You need to sleep. You need to eat. You need to play. You need to rest. You need to be a human.
I don't do no playing.
It's so we're gonna say that playing is the energy of high frequency. Playing is the energy of fun. It's the lighthearted energy. It's a good feeling. If it's good things. If you don't play, the universe doesn't see you playing. The universe isn't gonna send you good things. You have to. Now, when you sleep, there's so much that happens when we sleep. Now, we know the physical science, like what doctors tell us, like how our body rejuvenates and rebuilds its cells and all that shit. But spiritually, when you go to sleep, your soul leaves your body. Everybody's does, every night. And we go to work. We go to heal things like traumas, that are stuck on our soul, all kinds of shit. You're not getting the spiritual healing that your higher self will do for you because you're not getting sleep. So your soul is extra fucking tired. Your soul is extra fucking aggravated, and it's depressed and it's in pain because it's not being allowed to do what it needs to do.
I feel this shit.
So you have to put your worth above money, and then more money will come to you.
Gotcha.
That's one of the main ingredients in you being successful. And you don't have to be high vibe all the time. You don't have to have your energy up to par and in check. Like you said, it's hard to keep your energy up. Yeah, it's fucking hard. It could get knocked. I could realign you right now, and you get off the phone with me, and someone calls you, and you get bad news, and boom. It's human nature.
Yeah, that's about what you let get to you.
So exactly. And then, you know what? That's an experience. We'll call it an experience. So the experience happened. Now that experience is over. It's in the past. Right? Nothing you can do about it. You can't go back there. You can't touch it. So you can't dwell on it. The only thing you can do is release it and ground yourself. Do your breathing. Think about a recycling sign in your head. Push out the shitty energy and breathe in new energy. Then you get that shit off of you. I've told you before, you're a battery. You're going to manifest whatever you're thinking. Your hard times can end right now. Flip it in your head. I am successful. I am caught up. I am thriving. I'm resting. I'm happy. Even if you're not those things, fucking say it. Fake it till you make it. Every time that we have this conversation, and I don't mind, I'll give you this conversation every day if I have to. I have to give it to myself. Every time we have this conversation, I know that you have a good week. I know it's an energetic reset. It's like getting a tune up in your car, and that's okay. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs to be checked in. I'm saying this because what I want you to take from it, every time that we have our sessions and our conversations, you see that you have at least a good week. Okay. It's only to prove to you how valid and real your energy is, and how the relationship that you have with the universe is always having a relationship with you. You have a relationship with the universe for like a week, and then you fall off of it again. If there is anything or anyone that you could have a relationship with that should be number one, would be the universe. Universe, source, God, it's all interchangeable, it's all the same. But just, if you can make sure that you're courting the universe, that you're doing things that the universe would be proud of, you know what the universe wants you to do. If you can date and court the universe, get that in your head. You're gonna love me, You're gonna see all these blessings just drop in your fucking lap, like quickly. Be very mindful at this time about the universe. And now the next thing I'm going to tell you is do not get in your fucking head about this. This is for everybody. This is the collective, the world. This is about astrology. This is about planets and what they're doing out there. From 2 weeks ago till November, it's going to get shitty. For everybody. Nobody's getting missed. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're poor. I don't care if you're famous, if you're a bum. This energy is for everybody. Things are going to feel a lot tighter. Things are going to feel more scarce. People are going to get triggered. Like, when I say triggered, it's traumas. Okay, so things that aren't healed, it's like the universe is going to put it right in your fucking face. Because it's going to be like a tight squeeze under pressure energy, because the universe wants you to pop out a brand new version of you. So if you experience anything that I just said, understand it's not you. Understand it's not anyone against you. It's not you not doing the right things. It's going to be like this for everybody. And then take away the spiritual aspect of it. Elections are this year. So I feel like something big is going to happen in America. I feel like, how do I want to put this? I feel like there's something that is going to happen that is going to be so severe that it almost feels like martial law is put in place. Like, remember when COVID happened and they had the huge shutdown?
Yeah.
They're planning to do another pandemic. There's going to be another disease that's about to come out, and it's just as much horseshit as COVID was. Stay away from vaccines. Stay away from the fucking weird people that, wear the fucking masks and all that shit. It's coming. So, how do I want to put this? It's not to alarm you. It's reserve yourself.
My shit right now.
What'd you say?
I better hurry up and get on my shit before it hits.
If and when you can. I mean, it's what I saw was a huge shutdown happening again, and it feels all right. So it's going to be sickness. They're going to roll out the sickness, and on top of that, I feel like they're going to say that we were attacked, like a cyber attack or something. They're going to blame it on China or whoever the fuck. And what it's going to do is it's going to shut down grocery stores. And it's going to create like this like chaos. People like not being, like everybody pays with their card. So if the systems are hacked or shut down, nobody's going to be able to buy anything. No one's going to get to the bank to get their money out because the systems aren't going to work. Like, I really feel this coming. And it's all, like, coming around election time. I might be a little off in what it is, but there's something that is going to put people in a frenzy. And it's all about the election. And we're, like, literally on the brink of a fucking war right now. So I feel like there's things that are... They're making things happen so that we get distracted and focus on this new disease. Meanwhile, they're shipping shit out there to fucking Ukraine or whatever the fuck. It's like things that are illegal
It's
that
like an intentional,
like a false flag. Like hey, look over here while we're doing some shit over here. But I feel this coming very strongly.
That's another thing. That's what the media is for too. The media does that a lot.
Mm-hmm. And I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I don't zero TV. I do that so that anything that comes to me is spirit and not to be confused with my mind or my own thoughts.
Yeah.
But don't focus on that, okay? Just keep doing what you're doing. You are protected. You are provided for. You're going to be okay. It's just don't feed into the bullshit of this whole... I call it a pandemic because it's planned. Like, I know I can see it. So, stay away from vaccines. Stay away from the fucking retards with the fucking masks. And you need to get sleep because you're going to get sick if you don't. Like, that's your biggest thing right now. Eating and sleeping. And drinking water. And playing. Well, these are things I'm hearing. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. All right.
I feel like everyone around me is just like not for me. Like, you just don't got nobody.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm around the right people, but just like, it's just me. I really feel like I'm the problem.
You're ready to advance, and the people around you are not ready to advance. They are comfortable struggling. They're comfortable doing what they're doing.
People around me are all rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really around too many people who are, as far as, like, maybe the people I'm dealing with financially, as far as, like, as far as, like the people at my shop or the guys I'm dealing with, like, these motherfuckers got money. They're loaded. You know, I hear rumors about some of these dudes I'm around having millions, and like these are just present like in my face the regular guys wearing no jewelry, just
Smart.
basic. I mean, yeah, smart, basic as hell. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I really need help. Like, I need to just let all this shit go and just feel, like you said, feel happy. I can't find no happiness. I can't. It's me. I just gotta stop being in my head.
You like sports? What do you like?
Sports, I watch TV.
What's fun to you? What would be fun to you? Movies? Games?
Being rich? I don't know. I really don't. Honestly, I really don't have no hobby.
What about learning something? Like, there's nothing like you like to...
I can't sit down long enough to learn nothing. I like having a drink. I don't even drink, but I've been having these little shots and shit. I've been drinking a little bit lately, and it just kind of just takes the... I kind of just feel happy.
Don't be working and drinking. That's probably the Seven of Swords coming out. Like, be strategic. When I said don't get comfortable.
No, I mean, I haven't. That's the thing, I don't drink. Like, I definitely don't drink every day. And I barely, like, a small bottle, like, I'll drink, like, out of a bottle this big, I'll drink about that much and feel something. So I really don't like the taste of it, but it just give me, like, I don't know. But I don't drink, though. But it's just, like, that's what I've been, like, every time I've been drinking this last few times, it's kind of just been, like,
don't make it a habit, because you're already smoking weed and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I say this because your body needs something. That's so we're medicating. So we smoke weed. Now the weed is not enough. So now we're drinking alcohol. Then that's not going to be enough. So now you're drinking and you're smoking and it's not enough. What's next? When what your body needs is sleep. What your body needs is food. What your body needs is fun. You're not getting those things. So, I'll do a quick fix. I'll smoke. That's not enough anymore. I'll have this drink even though I don't like the taste. When there's an easier solution, which is your body screaming for help. And you're not giving... So now your body's overstimulated and you need to calm yourself down. So the weed's not working. Now we're going to have a drink. When in reality, if you just went to sleep and ate good, you wouldn't have to do this. Because what's going to happen next is you're going to drink more. I know, because I am an addict. I am addicted to anything. It was Coke for 10 years. It was ecstasy for a few years. Xanax for a few years. Went back to cocaine. Always drinking alcohol. I've been sober from alcohol for over a month now. From March until 2 months ago, I had 3 drinks. Now, I used to drink over a half a bottle of Captain a night. And then I would wake up and be mom, and then I would be reader at night, and then I would drink, and that was my life because I was depressed and miserable. So I could tell you firsthand, don't let it turn into something bigger, because then it's going to get to the point where you're so drained and your body gets nothing that it needs, and now you're spending money on something more that's not helping you. And now your guard is down and you're not on point. You're not sharp. You're not clear. And then you get in... Alcohol is so... I know this. Alcohol is so bad, it lowers your vibration. And if you get so drunk...
Hey, you can feel it. Like the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to say this. Like, alcohol sends you into like a light depression.
Mm-hmm. It does.
I'm going to say that. Because like the next day, depending on how it is, like you just feel so low and down and just like, what the fuck?
I'll tell you why. Alcohol, I can't remember I think it's Aramic or Arabic, or whatever the original language. Alcohol is to bring out ghouls, to bring out ghosts, to bring out spirit. That's why liquor is called spirit. When you drink too much and you black out, it's your soul leaving your body, because your body is now at such a low frequency that your soul can't hang. So your soul pops out of you. Now you've got an empty vessel where a negative entity can come and attach onto you. So alcohol brings bad spirits. So the next day when you're feeling depressed, like you're in bad company. That's literally what you're feeling, not knowing that it is what it is.
Hell yeah.
So try not to go down that road. A drink every now and then is okay, but don't get into that cycle, because it's gonna land you somewhere you don't want to be.
Do you think me talking to this girl in jail is like putting me in danger?
Holy
like
shit.
Police wise, because she has Fed charges. You know what I'm saying?
How often do you talk to her?
Every day.
Okay.
Well, I haven't today because we're not on good terms right now.
I don't see you being in trouble, but it's not easy. Like, what it feels like is now you're stuck in a situation where, like, you have to talk. Like, you feel like you have to talk to her. So, otherwise, like, you feel like she's gonna...
Yeah, I feel bad.
Rat you out. Don't really feel you being in danger, though.
Yeah. I really feel like I just need to let go. I need to stop being a bitch. Like, being so soft-hearted and fucking forgiving and just like, man, when a motherfucker hurts you, just leave their ass where the fuck they are. Like you just told me about this girl, like, you know, she doesn't have nobody else to answer. You know what I mean? She doesn't have, especially like me. You ain't got nobody gonna answer that bitch on the drop of a dime any time throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel what you're saying. I feel like I told her, I'm like, I feel like you just using me.
How long is she in for?
Who knows? She goes to trial this week for one charge. She got an open Fed case. She got something in North Carolina. Like, it's hard to say.
I'm asking, alright, so you can't stop talking to her. I asked what would happen if you stopped talking to her. 4 of Cups in the Tower, which is, the Tower is a shock and awe. The Tower is something that catches you by surprise. It's like an oh fuck. And the 4 of Cups is right next to it. 4 of Cups is things that disappoint you. And you have the Moon card. So, basically, I hate to say it, it feels like she would throw you under the bus. Like, out of spite. And then you gotta think about it this way, too. When you're in jail, you go fucking crazy. Like, you ain't got nothing to do but fucking sit there and think. So, if you stop talking to her... Your grandma told you to leave that bitch alone.
She got enough shit on me on these phones. Like, if she wanted to be like, I might be a get out of jail free card. That's how I feel in a way.
Say it again?
I might be a get out of jail free card.
That's what I'm saying. So.
And I feel like she doing, like, and then the thing is, like, I just found out she talking to her ex. Like, she's going out her way to message her ex and shit like that. Like.
How does she get to message?
They have tablets. But she don't get the message, and he's locked up too. She's getting her friend to 3-way him. Like a girl that I'm having dealings with, and sent me the screenshot of what she said. Like, you know what I mean? She's saying fuck her friend, but if dude text, make sure you send it to me.
So
I got the actual message right here.
Does she know that you know?
Not at all. Not at all. I had to act like I made up a whole story because my baby mother told me a whole lot of shit too, so I acted like I overheard. My peoples came to me and overheard him talking on the phone because my baby mother overheard dude talking on the phone to her boyfriend, and this is everything he said. Like,
damn.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, I want to ask the cards if Andrew tells her that he knows, so that she knows. What would she do?
No, I already told her I know.
Oh, you did? Okay. I'm like, I asked, well, this is the card that came out. What would she do? Look at the face on that cat. Like, That's fucking funny. Well, what did she say?
Unless WAP, like, she was telling her friend, she was like, I ain't calling your ass, because her friend ain't been answering the phone. She's like, I ain't calling your ass no more. You cut with your weird ass. I'll holler at you when I touch. Unless WAP called me, laugh out loud, just text it to her. That's her ex.
So what did she say when you told her that you know?
Oh, he lying, and this, that, and the third, and she tried to argue me down but like when she seen how Adam, like she know I know some shit, like she came clean, and why I talked to him out of spite, because I did, like I fucked my baby mother while she was in there, so she was like, I talked to him because of that, and like, but the whole time, like from I'm getting whipped that y'all ain't never stopped talking to each other.
That's true. Oof, that is true. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. I mean, you ain't got to be a reader, but I mean, that's a couple. Like, that's... Yep. Alright, so...
And I gotta sit here and fake it so I don't get lied.
Well, now I'm going to tell you this story of how your grandmother came through in spirit and told you to leave her alone. Said that she was going to bring you trouble. Then you got her pregnant. Then she went to jail, and now you're stuck. Grandma tried to tell you, but that's okay. There's gonna be a lesson here. We'll figure it out in a future conversation. But that very well could be most important thing you need to know. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck and 7 of Swords come out. You need to be strategic with this chick. Otherwise, she's gonna 7 of Swords your ass.
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy.
That clicks. That makes...
I just gotta fake it with him.
I guess the beautiful thing is that she's on the inside and you're not. You could give minimal. You know? It's... At least till you know you're in the clear. You got it. I told you, 7 of Swords is by any means necessary. And I don't ever say that to anybody. Like, I don't describe the card as that. But that, like, for now, this is what you have to do. You just gotta play along. And
that's on everything. That came up for everything.
It did. It kept coming up. So, recapping your reading. Don't get lazy. Don't get comfortable. Be strategic. Sleep, eat, have fun. Those are the big things right now. And then also, be in the energy of grateful, of being thankful. The universe loves that energy.
I do. I honestly, I stop and thank God, and I am, because I know, like, you'll never get nowhere without being grateful.
And that's the other thing too. Like, if you're grateful for everything that you're grateful for, like be in admiration. I've got a shop. I've got machine. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful I got a car. I'm grateful I got a house. Like, keep every day do that, because you're telling the universe that you have things and you love it. So the universe is going to send you things that you love. That's manifesting. So if you're in the energy of being grateful, that the universe is going to keep giving you things to be grateful for. It's the easiest way to manifest. With that being said, I'm going to stop your recording.